The yellow jersey is coming up so quickly, and I think within UAE again they had the confidence in Pogacar, because Almeida, they did not use him. You can see now he's just following the pace being set by the group behind with the other favourites, so they're riding also for that place in the general for Almeida, who is in fourth place, and that just shows the confidence of the yellow jersey, the power they've got in the team. Like, it's just a monster demonstration from the UAE team today.
Yeah, he just let Joe Almeida wind up the pace, get everybody in the red zone heart rate wise, get them at their maximum effort, and Pogacar's just got that extra gear compared to the rest. And then Almeida, because he's put everyone in so much trouble, they're hurting as much as he is. Slot onto the back and just ride on the tempo of the others, get dragged to the top.
As it stands, Tadej Pogacar is within a minute of Matteo Jorgensen now. He will soon see him on the road the way it is. He's putting a minute and a half into Jonas Vingegaard, who is defending second from Remco Evenepoel. Let's go to the radio.
You can do it, Tadej, you can do it.
A simple but true message. And here we go, Remco Evenepoel attacking for second place behind. For the moment, Jonas Vingegaard is responding. He's right on the wheel. He's not giving up. And despite all the issues he had in the Basque Country, he sticks to the wheel.
Well, Remco seeing if he can crack Jonas Vingegaard. They're behind. Almeida now coming to the front of that group. Landa slotting into his wheel. They've caught Wilco Kelderman. And there's that explosive effort by Remco Evenepoel. This is a real test of Jonas Vingegaard. He didn't even ever look like following Tadej Pogacar. And it's starting to turn out that Vingegaard is protecting his second place on GC.
Yeah, it's not what we expected, but yeah, it's impressive. Remco, he's still giving it a try, and unfortunately for Matteo, it looks like Pogacar is moving, and yeah, he's just devouring everyone in front of him. So this is going to be really touch and go to the last moment.
Well, it's the last moment for Larry and I. We're off to the breakaway, and unfortunately, I think it's going to be heartbreak for Matteo Jorgensen.
Let's hope not.
Tell you what, you've got to be quick, you boys, because they're all flying up this mountain. If you want to get in the breakaway, you have to fly faster. You can catch all the reaction to everything that is happening on the screens right now. It's an historic moment on the Tour de France, with a double looking like it's going to be done. Ola will be along with everybody in the studio. Danny's waiting with them as well. You can catch the breakaway straight after the conclusion of this stage. Sean.
Yes, well, what can you say? This final mountain, it was always going to be a real test after the day they went through, with the previous two climbs, the altitude gain, all of that. It just slowly, just wears people down, and that's what we're seeing on the mountain with all the riders, except for this man in the yellow jersey. He seemed to be just have no effects at all from this, as he catches Carapaz here, and he just into this rhythm here, and you see the rate he's going. And Carapaz, he's been climbing really well here, but in another league, and we can see now 35 seconds and inside the final 3.5 kilometers for the leader on the road, Jorgensen there. But yeah, we did say Giro Tour, would he be able to make it? What effects would it have? Because it was the first time he's done that. It's not having effect at all. He's actually performing better at the end of this Tour de France, and that was something we talked about. Would Vingegaard get better as the race went on? It doesn't look like it. This man is the man who was really in control and just bossing the race again today.
What are we watching here? Tadej Pogacar, 26 seconds from the front. He zoomed past Carapaz. He has Yates in his sight. And Matteo Jorgensen, who was ahead by over 3 minutes with around 8 to 10 kilometers to go, is now just 20-odd seconds in front of the Tour winner-elect. This is incredible. 3 kilometers to go still as well. You still just never know, but this is looking like a foregone conclusion. Jorgensen will ride, Jorgensen will try. We just looked and thought about Anecdotally, those numbers, I'm being told it was 2 minutes 44 when Pogacar attacked. 8.7 to go for Jorgensen. Pogacar goes straight round Simon Yates, and he's closing now. 18 seconds, 17 seconds. Slovenian flags fly along him. Tadej Pogacar is on the march of all marches to glory in the history of cycling. And look at that, he just rides Yates off the wheel.
Well, that's what happens, Rob, when you're at the end of your power, end of your energies. You know, a rider comes up and he's going that bit faster. You go in the wheel in your last 50 metres, maybe 75 metres, and then you just cannot just stay there anymore. And, you know, everybody is on the limit here. And unfortunately, you know, Pogacar, that pace he's going, it's the limits for a lot of riders kicks in very quickly. As we can see, he's just the hairpin as he came around there behind the man here, 15 seconds back to Pogacar at the moment. And yeah, it's another demonstration in these final kilometres here as he comes up to catch Jorgensen, and another stage victory. But, you know, this is what you have to do as a yellow jersey. If you have got the form Pogacar have got, and after the past 2 years, he wants to prove I'm the best here, and on the big stage I want to win the monument stage, and, you know, with the yellow jersey on your shoulders, that is the way to do it. And, you know, he has went through 2 difficult years, so he wants to show I'm back, I'm the man, and that's what he's doing here on the road today.
What style, what power, what a demonstration. There's a sea of Slovenian flags high in the mountains in the Tour. They're heading up to 2,000 metres again. And now there's just 65 metres on the road between Jorgensen and Pogacar. In 6.5 to 7 kilometres, Tadej Pogacar has almost taken 3 minutes back on Matteo Jorgensen. These are scenes he loves to see. These are scenes I think we'll all remember forever. It's been a battling, brave performance from Matteo Jorgensen. He set off today working for his teammate. 3 riders were up the road in the very first pedal strokes. Kelderman and Laporte were with Matteo Jorgensen, Visma Lease Bike's new star. But now he's caught by Pogacar. He's passed by Pogacar. There is an undisputed #1 on the global scene.
Wow. He just, as he was catching Jorgensen there, just off the pace a little bit. Then when he gets to him, just a little bit of an acceleration there, and Matteo Jorgensen has no response at all. But the interesting one was, as you said, Rob, 3:45 from the moment he struck out. You would expect Jorgensen to be able to hold on to that advantage, but being out there all day and doing a lot of the work, trying to keep the breakaway with maximum advantage, he has paid the price. And this man, you know, the talent he's got, the way he's finishing this Tour, and also his team has done the job.
Today, Pogacar is going to lead the Tour de France by more than 5 minutes at the end of today. 1 mountain stage and a time trial remaining. He's 1,500 metres away from a 10th Grand Tour stage win of this season alone. He is going to lead a Grand Tour for more days in one single season than anybody else, even the great Eddy Merckx. Jonas Vingegaard, who has dominated, who's been Pogacar's kryptonite for the last 2 years, is himself only able to try and defend in that position at the minute against Remco Evenepoel, while his biggest rival looks around, sees nobody, and is riding it away to yet more success in this most special of seasons. 13 seconds to Jorgensen here, 22 to Yates, 53 to Carapaz. That's the situation for the stage. Pogacar's done the hard work here. He'll be trying to ride in, enjoy, and take it in, surely. Final kilometre for Tadej Pogacar. Not all of those supporters follow him. We saw the Danish flags. We have the American flags here for Matteo Jorgensen, but every single cycling supporter will marvel, will appreciate, will be absolutely stunned by what they are seeing yet again. It's going to be an 81st career win, a 15th Tour stage win, a 10th Grand Tour stage win of this season. He's already well above all of his rivals, and he's going to bring it home. This has been incredible, Sean.
Well, this is another demonstration by this man, and today was the day, you know, we were expecting the battle for the places in the overall standings. Would Vingegaard be able to challenge this man in the yellow jersey? Didn't look like it. When you look at the last number of days, this man was totally in control with his team, and again today they just takes control from very early in the day, and this man is just finishing it off here. And you know, you can see the way he's just having to look around. He knows he's a long way ahead of Vingegaard, Evenepoel. He's just having to look over his shoulder to see in case Jorgensen is, you know, making a little bit of a last burst, but he is also at the end spent of energy.
Today's the day the Tour de France touched the sky, closer to the stars, but it's the brightest of them all who's a step closer to being the one we all hold as magnetic north. Tadej Pogacar leads the way. Tadej Pogacar is going to be the first rider for 26 years to win the Giro d'Italia and the Tour de France in the same season. He has done it in the most majestic of styles. Stage 19 as well goes to Pogacar. The records tumble. He's led a Grand Tour for more days than anyone else in a single season. And he is going to be crowned winner on Sunday in Nice. Matteo Jorgensen, take a bow. He's arrived on the biggest of stages too today. It has been a stage that we will remember for a long, long time. A sense of amazement, awe and shock. Yates finishes third, and even Grand Tour winners on that climb could simply do nothing. What have we just watched? It's a day well saved for second for Vingegaard. Carapaz is just ahead of them. He too, another of the Grand Tour victors defeated on this climb by the best ever. It was clear when Jorgensen attacked for the win, Sean, and then when Vingegaard only followed Evenepoel, we knew how the legs were for the Dane. But he's defended well here, and Evenepoel, despite trying, isn't going to be able to move up today, at least, into second.
No, and we see Remco at a point when Pogacar attacked. He just made the effort, but knew he wasn't going to be able to match the pace of the yellow jersey. Then got into his rhythm, of course, used his teammate and tried to distance Jonas Vingegaard, but not able to do it. And you know, he was riding his heart out to keep his place second in the general classification.
Almeida, Landa, support actors. Four hours, 4 minutes and 3 seconds of sporting entertainment that has pushed the boundaries of what we thought possible even further. No wonder he's pumped up. And after what they have been through, after all that pain, worry, the glory goes elsewhere, but Jonas Vingegaard has held on for small victories of his own today. No wonder his family are happy to see him.
Well, when you consider where he's come from after his crash, this performance in the Tour of France, this is an amazing performance to be in this position at this end of the race here, to be able to cover from that. And yeah, for the future, it's going to be an interesting one. We're going to have some great battles between these top guys in the top 3 of the general classification. There's a lot of years left for those guys to fight out for the big tours.
Give everything, that's what matters.